Imagine yourself, you are in the middle of an emergency, and whatever you're carrying on, you have to drop it or give it to someone. And these are your choices of person. You don't know them. So, who would you trust your wallet? Can you raise your hand who would trust your wallet to this person? Who would trust your wallet to this person? Well, I'm going to tell you a little story about this man. This man is a beggar. He lives by receiving coins or charity of the bystanders walking by. So one morning, this person received directly from the wallet of a woman all the coins she had in her wallet, straight to his bucket, to his coin bucket. Well, they passed by, the woman went to her house that evening, and suddenly she was thinking about her day. She was preparing her evening routine. Suddenly her face turned white and realized, oh my goodness, in that wallet there was my ring, my engagement ring. That's a $20,000 engagement ring. Oh my God, I don't know what am I going to do now? How am I going to break the news to my husband? Well, they couldn't do anything. They couldn't reach that man. So the evening passed by. Early in the morning, the woman went back to the same spot to see if the beggar was still there. Fortunately, the man was there. The lady came to him and said, "Excuse me, but I have to ask you if you've seen something valuable in your bucket." The man, of course, saw straight into the woman's eyes and said, "Are you looking for this ring?" And the woman felt so happy and emotional. She's like, "Yes, of course, that's it. Thank you so much." Madam President, Mr. Area Government, fellow Toastmasters, I'm talking about judgmental. We are all judgmental. Yes? You, myself. How do we become judgmental? And why? I think it's pure nature. And the only thing it will produce, it's division. Division between us and you. So I have created, or I'm trying to follow a 3-step method to help me and maybe help you stop being judgmental. One of the methods is acknowledge that you are being judgmental. If you see someone in the street, you immediately categorize him or her by the way it looks. Maybe it had a punk hair, or the way it was dressed, or how it smelled, or I don't know, how it rubbed you while you were walking or getting inside the subway. Anything will make you categorize that person, and there's no way out from there. So, as a second method, I will tell you to understand that person and try to figure out what is the backstory to that person's behavior, or how it looks, or how he dresses. Try to understand that, try to talk to that person, communicate, and see if by stepping into that person's shoes, you realize that's the reason he is or she is how she became at that moment. And the third method, the third point, is to accept that person. You need to accept everybody the way they are. Because no matter how much you try to change people, it won't happen. And if it does, it's very little the change that you will eventually see. So the world is made how it's made, and it will go on with you liking it or not. So just accept the way it is. Or then, if not, you'll be for a world of frustration. Going back to the original story, I want to show you 2 points. This woman, she's a thief. This is a mugshot. She wasn't the police. The lady here. So, hopefully, who did not raise your hands, this would have been your best bet.